Hi guys. So for today's reading, we are going to be looking into what is the gossip on you by who, and we have 3 piles today. 1, 2, 3. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile that you feel most drawn to. And if you guys enjoy this reading, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a timestamp, a donation, or hit that little super thanks button. Do any of those things on my other channel, StoryTime, as well. You can find the link in the description box below. It's a channel where you can find any of the poetry that I use during my readings on this channel, and you can access them for free. So all of your support in that would be great and greatly appreciated. So thank you so much for that. Let's get started with pile 1. Pile 1. For you guys, let's see what the gossip is about you and by who. We have Libra, we have Cancer, we have Aquarius, we have Virgo. For some of you, a current partner may be speaking about you. A father or father figure. Somebody who reminds you of your father possibly as well. Or if your father is not around. Could be an ex as well. Or somebody that wanted a chance with you and never quite got a chance with you for some of you as well. There is definitely multiple people talking about you in this pile. And I feel like you are a big part of people's conversations. People may be talking about your family life a little bit. People may be talking about your caregiving, your nurturing, your love that you give. People may be talking about the fair and balanced way that you make decisions. Some people could be talking about your sensitivity, or they could be talking about how you are indecisive in some way. Some people could be talking about how you may not seem like you care a whole lot about the people around you. Other people may be talking about how open-minded you are, non-judgmental, how you pour love on everything and everyone you meet. Some people may be talking about how your speech or communication brings inspiration. People could be talking about your intelligence. They could also be talking about your ability to overthink things to the point of insanity. For some of you as well, BTY, itty bitty. What is that? Itty bitty polka dot bikini? I don't know. BTYJY. V, P, D, E, Deb, Bed, S, Y, H, Shady. Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? I think we're going to have a problem here. I said, will the real Slim Shady please stand up? Y'all act like you've never seen a white person before. Anyway, SYHDA, day, Y, T, G, B, butch, U, bug, butt, bud, by, bay, stay, staycation. Somebody could be talking about a staycation you had, maybe with yourself or with somebody else. Birthday. Somebody could be having a birthday coming up, something along those lines. Destiny. Shade. There could definitely be somebody throwing some sort of shade on your name as well. If anybody here has ever watched my gossip readings before, then you know that they have both good and bad in them, because if there's a lot of attention on you, then generally there is both good and bad. Every single thing in life comes with both good and bad, including attention on you. That doesn't mean hide yourself away so nobody can be around you or see you or know you. What that means is you gotta develop a thicker skin so you can handle what is going on when people see you. So some people could actually be talking about that in as far as you go too. Maybe you have started to develop a thicker skin. Shay. Deshay. So we got some music, playing music. Abracadabra, B. I want to reach out and grab you. Abracadabra. I want to reach out and grab you. So you could be somebody that's manifesting very quickly as well. And the abracadabra B part actually comes from Half-Baked, when at the end he's supposed to say abracadabra when he's ready for them to come in, and they were busy smoking pot and weren't paying attention, so they didn't come in. Reconciling, coming back together. 66, reciprocity, equality, equal give and take, fond memories, root work. 11, abundance, good luck, good fortune, synchronicities. Everything falls into place, on the right track, divine timing. You passed the test, A+++. And a mermaid seahorse. And some clothes here. People could be discussing your fashion sense, the way you've been dressing. You may even be somebody who could be a fashion designer. I know that there is a fashion designer on here. And if you are watching this pile, let me know in the comments below. People are talking about how you are somebody who is a good life partner. You may also be somebody where the roles are kind of reversed when it comes to you. If you're a man, you may be somebody who enjoys being like the stay-at-home husband and father kind of thing. Or if you are a woman, you may be the breadwinner, the business person, the one that is out there taking care of the family, providing for and protecting, that kind of thing. So, people could have been trying to say there was some sort of shallowness in you before, but I feel like whatever they may have been saying about you is being proven wrong. A lot of the negative things are being proven wrong right at this point. Lies and gossip, the weapons of the insecure. Others felt like they could turn the tide and sink your ship. But your ships will come in. You are meant for greatness. Your impact is needed in this world. Do not give in. Walk is always better than talk. So just keep walking. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. You're a liar who's playing the victim. You were never hurt and caused pain in all your life. You are domineering and controlling. Some may even say that you're physically, emotionally, or mentally abusive. You hurt me, so I'm lashing out at you. You broke free of my control, and I don't want others to see the real me. So I blame you, and I distort the truth to fit a reality where I come out looking like the good guy. I can't have others seeing the real me. Remember, truth always comes out. So, once again, you know what? Somebody could actually be saying these things about you. But I'm feeling for the majority of you, a good majority of you, that this is telling you that even though people are trying to say that you were playing the victim, that nothing ever happened, that you just shit all over everybody that loved you, that kind of thing, it's because they're insecure. They wanted you to be brought down, so they didn't look like the bad guy. They wanted to come out looking like the good guy, and so they tried to spread a lot of vicious, nasty things about you, but those vicious, nasty things are being seen for what they really are, their insecurities. People turned their back on you. You were left out in the cold with no support. If this didn't happen, you wouldn't know your own strength. You wouldn't be who you are right now, or who was real in your life. Be grateful and don't lose hope. You will succeed in your goals. You also handled this so well. You are an inspiration. I love watching you when you're fishing. You're so peaceful and patient. Are you as patient in other areas? You always notice the feelings of others around you. You try to make others feel comfortable, safe, and loved. Your voice is so melodious and hypnotizing. Your speech is eloquent and you are so charming. You are polite and not everyone gets a taste of the energy that you bring. So, you are a very good person. You're very selective in who you allow to be in your inner circle. You're very peaceful, very calm, patient, trusting, trustworthy. People really feel very good around you and in your presence. You have had a lot of people who have stabbed you in the back, who have walked away from you, who have left you to bleed. What of my need? So, on my other channel, Dee's Storytime, there's a poem called A Woman's Needs. I want to say that's the name of it. A Woman's Needs. You might want to check that poem out. And you can find a link for that channel in the description box below. What of my needs? It was in response to a man who wrote a poem about men's needs. And I wrote a poem about women's needs. So, let's see what else we have here. We have a tiger. We have a wolf. Judgment. 10 of Cups. And the Knight of Cups. So people are talking about how big of dreams that you have. How big of an imagination you have. You could be somebody who may be very good with poetry as well. That could be part of the reason why I was mentioning the poetry. You're a very romantic person, a very loving person. You're somebody who wears your heart on your sleeve and you express your emotions very openly. You're not afraid to express your emotions. You may have dealt with some people that were very emotionally immature as well. People that really just did not know how to interact with you in the right way. And who have done some nasty things because of that emotional immaturity, because of their insecurities, things like that. But even with that, you have chosen to take the high road. You've chosen to forgive. You've chosen to let go and to open your arms to receive what's coming in for you, for the goodness that you have put out there. You're a very strong leader. People are discussing you being a leader and how you lead by example. You don't expect other people to just fall in line and follow you. You don't expect people to listen to your words and take those and do something with them. You lead by example. You're very in touch with your instincts, with your intuition. You're very in touch with what you feel and how you feel it. You are also somebody who's very balanced in your masculine and your feminine energy. You're very balanced in your shadow side and your light side. You're not somebody who ignores or denies your shadow side. You know that you have a shadow side. You have made friends with your demons. I'm not afraid of my demons. I've made friends with them. There's a song that says that. I can't remember the name of it right this minute. It may be Return to Sender. And I've shared that one on my page before if it is that one. People know that you are on your way towards a very happy and prosperous, joyful life. For you, it's not about money. It's about positivity, joy, love, light, laughter, happiness. You are a very high vibrational person who spreads a lot of that to others around you as well. You could also be somebody who really enjoys the nighttime. You may enjoy walking around at night. You may enjoy being alone at night, away from the energies of others. And even though you're a very kind, loving, beautiful, amazing person, your kindness should never be taken for weakness, because if the need arises, you can stand up and fight to defend yourself, and you will win. So people may be discussing that as well. So that's what I have for this pile. And if you guys enjoyed this reading, I would love to hear what you guys had to say about it, whether or not it resonated, what you might be going through, who these people could be. And if you guys did enjoy this, remember to like, share, subscribe, leave a timestamp, a donation, a comment about what you got going on, hit that little super thanks button. All those things help me out so much. And if you guys do decide to go check that poem out on Dee's StoryTime, remember to do the same things over there. As soon as I get to 1,000 subscribers over there, I'm going to be doing a mystery giveaway. So help me get it up to 1,000 subscribers over there. And thank you guys so much for everything that you do to support me. I really do appreciate you guys so much. And even the little things do so much more, have so much more of an impact than you guys realize. So thank you for that. I do appreciate you. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 2. Let's see who is talking about you and what they have to say. So, we have Capricorn, ambitious. Aquarius, friendly. Leo. And Leo again. For some of you, this could be your mom. This could be your sibling. This could be an ex as well. Could definitely be an ex. Or even somebody that tried to be with you and wasn't able to. Similar categories as pile 1, honestly. This may be somebody who has a lot, there may be somebody talking about you who has a lot of pride and ego, has a hard time facing their own mirror and looking inside it. Somebody could have judged you harshly without even thinking about it. Somebody could have addictions as well. So whoever this person is that's talking about you, I feel like there is a couple people talking about you, not a lot of them, but a couple of them. There could be some addictions involved here as well. People could be talking about you being a workaholic for some of you, or people could be talking about you having addictions. People could be talking about you dealing with people who have addictions because of the cycles in your family that have been passed down. People could also be talking about your leadership as well, and how you're a very strong leader. You're very courageous, very bold. Somebody in the spotlight. You're very non-judgmental, very open-minded, very creative, eccentric. People may be saying you're a bit eccentric, very different from everyone else. MSG. MSG. P. You could be somebody who talks about a lot of the addictive things in our food, or a lot of the ways that they convince you to buy things that aren't so healthy for you. PS, Z, Q, Z, N, C, con, starfish. People could be talking about your ability to regenerate. Some people could be trying to say that you're very shallow as well, or maybe you have dealt with some shallow people. K.I. Nick, Nikki, Mickey. Oh, Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey. L.N. Kiln. Somebody could be into pottery. Kill zone. W.M. B, something to do with the military. B.L. W, BLM, Bureau of Land Management. Pill, just like a pill. Instead of making me better, you're making me ill. You could definitely be somebody who really speaks a lot about the natural medicines we have around us, about the pharmaceutical company and the dangers of that, the dangers of overuse of that. You know what? There are some good things about the pharmaceutical company and about doctors, and there's some things that you can't take care of yourself, but there's a lot of things that you could take care of yourself. Spill, milk, milkman, Mac, Mick, Wick, Wilt, Wilma, Fred and Wilma. Bill, bike, whisk. Okay, so we got P-A-R-T. Why? Because I gotta. Which reminds me of the mask. But you may be celebrating, having a good time, going out and having fun. You may even be throwing a party for yourself. Something along those lines. There may not be a whole lot of people to celebrate your victories, so you may be celebrating your victories on your own in some sort of way. Music, gifts, fun, enjoyment, fun and games, date night. People could be talking about you being really young, or people could be talking about somebody with you being really young mentally. That's the thing that's coming to mind with that. Somebody could have played sports when they were in school as well. Somebody may be watching you going out and having fun, having a good time, things like that. Let's see what else we got here. Money. Money, money. You are starting to understand them, but there are so many layers. As you uncover those layers, you'll notice things that you missed before. Truth is hard to find with this one. So somebody could be trying to say that you're a liar, or that you wear a lot of masks, or that it's really hard to see the truth or find the truth when you're dealing with you. They are doing illegal things to earn their money or their keep. They're relying on their good luck to keep them out of trouble. So somebody could be really bitter about you moving away from them, I'm feeling like, and they may be making up some things about you, about how you could be doing something that is illegal to make your money. Some of you could actually be doing something that's illegal to make your money or earn your keep. And people are saying that you're relying on good luck to keep you out of trouble. Like, maybe selling drugs or selling weed, because I don't consider that a drug, and that should be legal anyway. Or couch surfing and sleeping with people for money or something along those lines. People could be saying something along those lines about you to where, or maybe even some sort of fraud or something like that. Very shallow and only cares about money or looks. Some may want to scare off potential suitors. Really look in the mirror and ask yourself what matters to you most. You know what? Somebody was trying to say something like that about me the other day. Or just people in general, and that's the way it works. And I was like, that's not the way it works. If you had seen all the different people that I have given a chance to, generally it has nothing to do with looks. First off, all of them look differently than the last one. And, you know, I would like to have somebody who has some plans and goals and wants to be working on something, wants to grow, wants to learn, wants to expand, because that's what I'm doing. And there's nothing wrong with wanting somebody who is interested in the same things as you are or wanting to create a good life too. So don't worry about anybody saying any of these kinds of things because, you know, yeah. And I've also been with broke and money. And, you know, it's the same thing. You're very confident and you know you are lit. Not cocky, but sure of yourself. True confidence, not faked or acted out. You know who you are and you live who you are. So with this whole, oh, they're fake and living under masks and it's hard to find out the truth with them. Yeah, they're trying to basically make you look like the person that you're putting out there and showing the world is not real, when in fact it is real. And the song that's coming to mind right now, Demi Lovato, Confidence. What's wrong with being, what's wrong with being, what's wrong with being confident? Oh. Spiritual gifts and healing messages. So you're somebody who has a lot of spiritual gifts. You bring a lot of healing messages to others. You really help people to work through things. You shine like sunshine on water. Sometimes the shine that you have is blinding to people. People may have a hard time looking you in the eyes at times. And that's because when they look in your eyes, they see deeper into you and into themselves than they like to see. Some of them may actually feel very ashamed of themselves or the things they're doing when they do that. So if you've had people that you've dealt with in the past that have a hard time looking in your eyes, these could be some of the people trying to convince people of the bad things about you that they're saying. You're a very good singer as well. Nightingale. Sing, sweet nightingale, sing, sweet nightingale. Ah. So, some of you may have picked pile 1 too. You may be very good at singing. Your singing could bring a lot of peace to people, a lot of contentment to people. People may really have a hard time looking away from you. You could have also been somebody, the Cinderella theme is coming to mind as well. And you could also have been somebody who has done a lot for everyone around you and who has always been there to do everything for people around you. There could have been a lot of people who took advantage of you, or a lot of people who put you down, a lot of people who tried to keep you under their boot heel. But for some of you, you have broken free at this point. I really feel like the 99% of you have broken free at this point. Otherwise, people wouldn't be talking about your confidence. Because I feel like you did not used to have a whole lot of confidence, but you do now. People may be talking about the telepathic connection you have with others as well. That it's almost like you can get inside their mind and vice versa, they can get inside your mind. I really feel like you pick up on a lot of things that people do not say out loud. 2 of Wands, the Stars, and the 6 of Swords. People are talking about the choices that you make. You make decisions based on the evidence that you have at hand. You could definitely believe very fully in your spiritual gifts as well. You have a very strong divination power. You have a lot of hope. A lot of hope. You may not have much else, but you have a lot of hope. A lot of faith, a lot of trust, a lot of optimism. You are a bright star in the dark night when it comes to people going through pain or misery or hurt or despair. When you come in, it's like you light everything up and you bring them a lot of hope, a lot of joy, a lot of happiness into their lives. Hope and belief that they can escape this darkness too and find the beauty in the world around them again. So that's pretty much what I have for this pile. And if you guys enjoyed this reading, I would love to hear what you guys thought about it in the comments below, whether or not it resonates, what you might be going through, things like that. And if you did enjoy this, remember to like, share, subscribe, leave a timestamp, hit that little super thanks button. Those things really help me out. And if you guys could check out my other channel, D's Storytime, where I have my poetry as well, there's a link for it in the description box below. And as soon as I get to 1,000 subscribers over there, I'm going to be doing a mystery giveaway. So I'm really excited about that, and I hope you are too. Help me get there, and we can get there quicker. And I really thank each and every one of you who supports me in whatever way you do. Even if you think that it's super small, everything you do has a much bigger impact than you think you do. So thank you so much for that. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 3. So for you guys, let's see who's talking about you, what they're saying. Let's see. Woman, workhouse. We have Capricorn, Leo, Virgo. This could definitely be some of your siblings, mother, father. This could definitely be some of your family that are talking about you a lot. Aquarius and Leo, generous. People could be talking about the words that you have that bring inspiration. People could be talking about your intelligence. People can be talking about your leadership skills and abilities, your hard work, your work ethics. People could also be talking about your generosity, your giving nature, the love that you show the world around you. People may be talking about your open and expansive mind, how you're very non-judgmental, open-minded. Some people could be saying you're a bit eccentric. Some people could be talking about you being a conspiracy theorist. There have been plenty of conspiracy theorists throughout history who have been proven right. So that may be an offensive word to some people, but you know what? Sometimes they're right. And it's not just a conspiracy. Or there really is a conspiracy going on. People could be talking about your pride or your ego or how you overthink things. People could also be talking about addictions that you may have had issues with or are currently having issues with. Some people could be saying you're a workaholic as well. W-E-W-O, wow, and World of Warcraft. Z, Zamzos. D, M, U, an animal. Animals could be very important too. L, R, you could be somebody who helps animals who have been abused in some sort of way. F, W, wolf. Z, wolf in sheep's clothing. You know what I find funny about that? Everybody's like, oh, wolves are so evil. Wolves are fucking amazing. Wolves are loyal. Wolves protect their family. Wolves have lifelong mates. Wolves will take care of any baby they find. It doesn't matter what species it is. If they find a baby, they're going to take care of that baby. They're not going to kill it because you know what? They're looking to hunt. They're not looking to kill helpless, defenseless creatures. Q, P, plus wolves are the shepherds. That's another thing, because dogs are the shepherds and dogs came from wolves. So wolves are the shepherds. And then you have the sheep. P, Y, H, Humphrey. S, shy. J, D, dry. Joy, money. Mo, Roy, rod, pod, floor, flow. We're going down, down. I don't know the rest of that song. I can make your hands clap. Just random songs. Followers. Show, showy. Flowers. Rely. Mud. Pod. Pour. Pores. Like the pores on your face. Somebody may be talking about that for some reason. Ply. Deny. Somebody could be trying to pry some truth from you. Somebody could have actually even been trying to, like, fill you up with alcohol to get a certain response. Out of this world. Very different. Aries. Brick wall. Your in-laws could be discussing you if you have in-laws too. Definitely a lot of family energy here. Black sheep of the family. From another world. Alien abductions. Walking a tightrope over some flames over here. What you're doing could be very dangerous in some sort of way, and people may be worried about you, or they may have something to say about that. People could be saying you're like a brick wall, you're not going to give up easily. People could also be talking about how if you... Okay, the song that's coming to mind right now. If you want to tear this wall down, you're going to get bruised. Now my neck is open wide, begging for a fist around it. Already choking on my pride, so there's no use crying about it. You could have had people that were trying to keep you quiet, people that were trying to stop your voice, people that wanted you to shut up about things. You could have been exposing a lot of the secrets and the hidden things that were going on in your family or in your in-laws' family or something along those lines. And people could have been really upset about this. There could have been a lot of fights, drama, chaos, conflict, things like that. You're the truth speaker in some sort of way, and they may want people to think you're crazy instead of believing what you have to say. You are only concerned about money. You're a workaholic. I was thinking workaholic earlier too. That doesn't make time for what's truly important. You live in a fantasy world and you couldn't handle reality. Like I said, conspiracy theorist. You may actually be a tarot reader for a lot of you, or you may do videos on certain things that are going on in this world that nobody wants to actually believe in or nobody actually wants to look any further about. Others just never learned to dream and put in the work to make those dreams come true. They may have allowed others to convince them that what they wanted was childish and it was time to grow up, but you know better. Somebody could have this could have been an ex-partner for some of you, and their parents could have convinced them of that. They are cold and calculating. They will pinpoint your weaknesses and use them against you. They target others with high emotions. Know any robots? Ones who do this? They just might be using you as a scapegoat. So, people could be talking about you using people as a scapegoat, or people could be talking about how the things you're saying just aren't true and blah, 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 and you're cold and calculating, manipulative, things like that. But know any robots? Because the people that are suppressing their emotions and not expressing them, those are the ones using you as the scapegoat that is going on here. Because this person is cold and calculating and pinpoints people's weaknesses and uses them against them because they feel like emotions are a weakness. And so you could be dealing with people who feel that way, that are trying to scapegoat you. You see things clearly and for what they really are. You see through the lies of others. You aren't fooled easily, if at all. You're very powerful, and so is your intuition. A very intelligent person who loves to learn, knows a lot about many different subjects, is amazed by many different types of wisdom and knowledge, a collector. So you're somebody who really loves to learn, loves to grow, loves to dive in deep on things. You like to research things, you like to figure things out, and you also like to learn lessons from everything that you go through in life. So you're very intelligent yourself, and you do find intelligence in others to be very attractive. Imagine beauty that was tempered into perfection. So rare are you, beaten down by this world over and over again, but never being overcome by its cruelties. You shine like a diamond. Diamonds start as coal. Beaten down by this world over and over again, but never overcome by its cruelties. Boldness and daring are going to pay off. You took the steps, or you soon will. This risk is worth it. Believe it and be it. No more hiding your value in the shadows. So, there are people talking about you and saying that it is time for you to take a risk, that it is time for you to put yourself fully out there and to express what you have inside of you, because that's going to bring you a lot of success. They're watching the steps that you're taking, and they believe in you. They also believe that you are this amazing person because you have been battered, broken, bruised, hurt by this world over and over and over again, and you have not let that overcome you and shift you into darkness and despair. You're very intelligent, very creative. You have a lot of new ideas and concepts. You have a lot of things that can be proven, but it's going to take you daring and putting yourself out there to accomplish what you're trying to accomplish. People are also talking about how patient, kind, observant you are. You may love to watch people. You're somebody who could fit in anywhere with anyone if you wanted to. And you are also somebody who can regenerate very easily, very effectively, and efficiently. When it comes to things happening to you, you are able to put yourself back together. You don't even need help from the outside world because you've done it time and time again, and you can do it again if it's needed. You also may be somebody that moves away from situations at the first signs of trouble. Because of what you've been through, you're very observant. You may be a little bit hyper vigilant for some of you as well, which can be a good thing and a bad thing, depending on whether or not it's stopping you from doing things or if it is helping you to remove yourself from negative situations. 8 of Cups, the Moon, the Page of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. So people have been watching you. They've been watching you listen to your intuition and trust in that. They've been watching you connect to your emotions and your feminine side and bring that more fully out. They've also been watching you leave behind things that do not fit into your life or into what you want, or things or people or places or situations, whatever it is that is going to bring you down or hurt you or tear you down in any kind of way. You move away from those things, even if you have love for that situation, because you are very deep. You're very beautiful. You're very loving. You have a lot of love, a lot of compassion, a lot of empathy, a lot of kindness, and a lot of care. You care for the people around you, but you will move away from situations when it is trying to destroy you. People may talk about you being delusional, or may talk about how you may be a little bit crazy or things like that. The song Crazy is coming to mind now too. No, not that one. There's another song, Crazy, that just came to mind too. Crazy, crazy for being something. I don't remember how that one even goes. That's the second one that came to mind. But the one that was coming to mind before that was, you think that you're in control? Ha ha ha, bless your soul. I think you're crazy just like me. Anyway, you're very intelligent. You love to learn. You're very good at counseling people too, for a lot of you. You're very intelligent. You love to learn. You love to grow things. You may even be building something for yourself and for your family as well. You're very honest, very committed, very solid. And you are working on something that's going to bring you a lot of financial success for a lot of you as well. If you haven't already hit that financial success, you will be. You do not do things just to please everyone around you. You do things to create a good life for yourself, because you know that when you take care of you and your needs and wants, and when you build something strong for you, then you have a solid foundation to be able to help others from. And so that's what you've been working on in your life. And that's what a lot of people are talking about as well. So that's what I have for this pile. And if you guys enjoyed this reading, I would love to hear what you guys had to say about it, whether or not it resonated, what you might be going through, things like that. If you did enjoy it, remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that little super thanks button, leave a timestamp or a donation. All those things really help me out, and I truly appreciate anybody who does any of those things. Same with those who have been going over to my other channel, StoryTime, and doing the same thing. You can find a link for it in the description box below, and as soon as I get to 1,000 subscribers, we're going to be doing a mystery giveaway. I'm very excited about that, and I hope you guys are too. And even the small things you guys do make a far larger impact than you know. So thank you so much for being here to support me in my path, as I'm here to support you in yours. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys.